Check, check, 1 2 1 2 1 2. Oh, mic check, 1 2 1 2. 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 We live, baby. We live, baby. We live, baby. We live, baby. Okay, this will be my second attempt at doing this video. Had some technical difficulties. Some technical difficult. We live right now, though. We live, baby. I think I'm having more technical difficulties right now. I'm trying to find my own stream. I can't find it. Okay. La-da-dee, la-da-dow. Shout out to Michael D in the chat. What's good? What's crack-a-lacking? I was having some problems with my sound card, man. I don't know what the problem is. It's crazy. Anyways, let me get set up here. Hopefully I won't be having those problems anymore. If we do, we're going to have to choke that guy out. They're going to poke him with a stick. Anyways, yeah, what up, Michael D? If you got any questions, holler at me. Hit me up. So yeah, throw a thumbs up on the video. Inside the description of this video, there's a link to my drum kits. It's a bunch of free ones in there. I got like some cartoon sounds and I got all kinds of crap in there. But definitely buy a couple sample packs, man. Support the channel. You know what I'm saying? You can also click on the super chat button in this live chat and hook a brother up with a young Starbucks. I like to call it $4 because you go in there, you know you're gonna spend like, you know, $4 to $7 on a, you dig, you know what I'm saying? Tay B in the building. What up, though? Tay B is on every single one of my streams. It's crazy. Tay B, go ahead and grab some of them sample packs, my dude. All right, so yeah. If you ain't follow me on Instagram, all of my crap is on the right hand of the screen. Just in case if you didn't see it. I'm not making a beat right now. I'm just basically going over some elementary stuff for some of the people in the Akai MPk Mini group who just joined. And yeah. But yeah, if you guys have any advanced questions, I can answer those too. So yeah. I disconnected my internal sound card, so all the audio that you guys are going to be hearing is going to be coming from the mic. And so it's not going to be horrible, but it's not going to be, you know, excelente. Sometimes I like using foreign words because they just kind of drive the point home. Like my Italian homies, like, I wouldn't say like magnificent in just like general speech, but if I'm talking to one of my Italian homies and I'd be like magnifique, you know what I'm saying? It just drive the point home. Yeah. Hey yo, Tay B, study hard, man. I know you're in class trying to stream trying to low key stream YouTube. You that dude in the back of the class with that one earbud in. You got it tucked. You got the line running through your shirt. You got the one earbud tucked in on the left side with your head turned to the left. That's crazy. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and get started. I don't see any questions yet, so it's all gravy. Train with biscuit wheels, baby. All right, let's get started. On the left hand of your screen, you see elements of Dystopia. you see elements of house, and you see elements of UK dance. All right. I won't be going over how to install these joints, but I will tell you, once you buy your Akai MPk Mini, you set up an account at akaipro.com. Okay, very important. Put your freaking Akai MPk Mini serial number in your account. Register your serial. Register your crap. Once you get your crap registered with your unique serial number, you know what I'm saying? Because some of y'all cats, y'all got stolen. Y'all got stolen property. You can't download jack. But put your legit serial number in, then you get your downloads, and then you'll get elements of Dystopia, house, and UK dance, and then you can download those and install them. All right. So I'm not going through that process, but that's how you do that there. That's how you get that there. So yeah, looks like I got some viewers coming through. What up? What up? What up? We in the chat. All right. So I'm gonna click on elements of Dystopia, get the drop down. You see the graphic, Akai Pro logo. You get these three. And then there's also an expansion store. So if you click on MPC Essentials in your top hand, left hand corner on Mac, it's in the file section. If you're on PC, click on expansion store, and it'll automatically take you to the web link, and you can download more. They're kind of expensive. They're probably about like somewhere between like 40 and 60 bucks, but they're really good. They're more expensive if it's like a known name brand producer or whatever, but they're really good sample packs. So yeah, and even if you don't buy the name brand ones, you can also download the demos, and then just get sounds, just in case if you need sounds on sounds. Throw a like on the video, guys. All right, so elements of Dystopia, I'm gonna click on this. Each of these sample packs are separated. So they did a bunch of work. They made programs, they made samples, and they made sequences. And it's probably good I had technical difficulties, because I wasn't going to go in this much detail before. I was not. I was not. So once you click on programs, you get all the programs. So the program basically covers this entire project. It's everything that you do. And so they have these programs set up. And if you double click on one of these, or if you drag one into the workspace area, the gray area, it'll load up. I'll do that in a second. All right, so you got your samples as well. Everything in elements of Dystopia is here alphabetized, right? And then the sequences are the actual MIDI files for the sounds, where these are actual beats that they made. And so on program 1, I'm going to drag in the idiom kit. It may make me load it to another program, but I'm gonna drag in the idiom kit real quick. Should be fairly quickly. It's just MIDI notes. Okay, so there are no sounds loaded, but as you can see, these ticks, dots, and volumes and whatnot are on the grid. And basically what these are, these represent notes being played and sounds being triggered. Okay, so most of you guys will know that the pads in program 2 go from A1 to A16, right? This particular program has sounds in B2, B1 and B2. So there's 2 extra sounds on top of the program that's already, I'm sorry, the kit on, how do I say this? All of the sounds on pads 1 through 16 or the slots are occupied. And then when you go into B, the B section, there's 2 extra sounds there. As you can see the notes. So I'm gonna go ahead and load that up so you guys can see what I'm talking about, because I'm kind of confusing myself. Not really confusing myself, but I loaded the idiom MIDI. So now I'm gonna load the idiom sample kit. I'm gonna just take idiom, highlight it, and then I'm gonna drag it onto the pads. Or you can double click the joint. It don't matter. Young James, what's crack-a-lackin'? What's cracking, my dude? Young James hollering at us from over there in Missouri, or as he would correct me, he would say Missouri. They call it Missouri. That sound kind of evil, don't it? Missouri. We're gonna take you down to Missouri. Don't get caught in Missouri after dark. Missouri. Yeah. Shout out to Young James. That's the homie from what, like, been knowing this dude since like 99. Some of y'all guys following this channel wasn't even born yet. I'm old. But yeah, what up, BL? You see what's crack-a-lackin'. So yeah, Tay B, appreciate you supporting the sample packs, bro. Thank you very much. Oh, speaking of sample packs, if you are listening right now, I'm about to drop a drum and bass sample pack. Bananas. 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 Talk about Curious George. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about Brooklyn Zoo. Bananas. I'm talking about Harambe. Bananas. Alright, so I'm gonna go back to A, pad bank A, and let me turn my MPK Mini on full level. That's the kick. Alright, those are the sounds that they have here. Oh, that's a nice little sample right there. Okay, so now all of the samples are loaded up, right? Now I'm going, I'm tongue twisted. One thing I wanted to point out in the gray section with the MIDI notes, when you see a note that is red, it's being played at almost either at full level or in the full level section. So the lighter the note, the lighter it's being played. I keep my MIDI at full level, so all of my samples or all of my MIDI notes are red because I want my kick to punch, I want my snare to punch. The only thing that you might see that varies from yellow to orange to red is my hi-hat if I'm playing something with a human feel, you know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna play this real quick and show you guys what it sounds like. This is one of the Akai sample packs in elements of Dystopia that they pre-programmed, and it comes with the Mini. Let's see what it sounds like. That's probably a very bad representation because I'm having some audio issues. Apologies, guys. Very bad representation. I'm having some audio issues right now. But you get the gist. Basically, this gray area with all of these notes here represent instruments being played, and so you guys can basically do the same thing. Let me go into the workspace area real quick. I can draw in a bunch of notes if I want to with these samples, or I can take each one of these notes, I'm gonna highlight them and just delete the entire sequence and then start from scratch. So keep in mind that you're not limited to just using their programs. You can go in here and where's that kick at? The kick is weak. I don't know why when I'm triggering the sounds it sounds fine, but when I try to play the sequence, it's a problem. But it doesn't matter. Alright, so you can play your own samples. You can play their samples, and one thing that's also dope about these sample packs, you can go to the sample section. Now let's just say I'm gonna go into the E section, and I'm gonna highlight this. That's actually a full beat that comes with it. I don't want to hear that. Let's find something else. A shorter sample. Finger cymbal. No. Okay, FX33. I'm gonna just drag that to where this initial kick is on pad 1, and it's gonna load that up. Now keep in mind, every time you load a sample up, it's going to go into your sample bin. So once I click on all samples over here, every sample that I've loaded appears here. You can see FX33 highlighted. I'm going to trigger it with the first pad. You dig what I'm saying? So that's that. And you can also purge your sample bin. So I'm going to close the sample pack section over here and go to the right hand of the screen where it says samples. I'm gonna right click on this sample, and I can delete, save the sample, rename, edit, and then I can also purge by clicking on the little garbage can here. And I can purge all unused samples, or I can delete all samples. So I'm going to delete all samples, do it. Start from scratch. Bing. So now we have a brand new section here. I can load up a whole new sample kit, or I can load up samples one by one, whichever way I want to do it. But at the end of the day, I have all the control. Once you make a beat, you can go up here to the file section, and then you can export or save your project. You can export your MIDI file section as a sequence. You can save the entire project. You can save pattern, or you can export your audio as a beat or as a loop, whichever way you want to do that. So oh, I forgot to check the chat section. All right, cool. So the elements of Dystopia, elements of house, and the elements of UK dance are all set up the same way. As you can see, there's 850 samples in this UK dance. I'm sorry, 800 samples, and there's 25 sequences, there's 25 programs. So you get a lot of sounds to start with. 435 samples here, 31 sequences, and 37 programs. There's 468 samples here, and that's the business. So for you guys that were in the Facebook group asking me about these three, that's pretty much how they work, and how you can use them in the workspace. So that's this random live tutorial. Appreciate the support, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Yeah. Thanks to everybody that came through. Shout out again to Michael D, Tay B, Young James.